How's everyone doing? Hey, Chad. Good morning. How are you? Well, is it morning? Good afternoon. Well, it's morning sometimes, right? Oh my gosh. Where have you been, girl? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Where you been? I thought about you, what was this? Before this week. And I was wondering, have you ever tried diatomaceous earth? It's 9:52 here in Arizona. Oh, look. Okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. Your husband broke his back. Oh, my. Ooh. Oh, I know where you've been. Oh, my gosh. Is he coming along pretty good? Oh, my. Oh, I can only imagine. Man. Oh, can I can't even imagine. Ooh. Oh, my gosh. How? Do you, I mean, if you want to share, how did he fall off a ladder or some type of construction work? Wow. So sorry to hear that. Wow. I remember my dad had problems with his back, and he actually had to lay on the floor. He had to keep his back straight. Couldn't bend it at all. Well, I have an appointment to get to. I just thought I'd say hi. Have a great day. Okay, Chad, thank you so much for stopping by. And hopefully your appointment is, you know, a good one. I mean, whatever the appointment is, okay? Take care. Fell 10 feet backwards into a creek bottom and land on a log. Ooh, girl. And he's not paralyzed? Man, oh my gosh, girl. Wow. He is 50 and still think he's 30. Sometimes you can feel that way on the inside, but the body has its way, you know, of saying, well, no. Like Dr. Oz did this show a couple years ago where they would share, the guests would share their age, and then he would do a test to test the age of the body. And a lot of them, their body was older than the actual age that they were. So it happens. Sometimes we can feel like, ooh, we can climb Mount Everest, and it's like, what in the world am I doing right here? Like, come on now. No, using a cane and back brace. Okay, has appointment with the neurosurgeon next week. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's cool. And that doesn't mean he's old. You know what I mean? It's just some things the body is not supposed to have to do. And yeah, but I'm glad he's you know, it didn't severage anything causing him to be paralyzed. He's still able to walk, so he still got some young bones then. You still can heal properly, and that's pretty good, you know. But you guys see the topic, and I want everyone to chime in who are passengers or or drivers, and just share what, you know, how your market is, you know, the type of passengers that you come across in the course of a day, and share with us, what is the perception of your passengers, you know, when they see you, their perception of you. It's like trying to make a 2-year-old sit still. Yeah, you know, I tell you, for some men and women to sit down, it's like, no, it's like they don't want stiffness in their body. They don't want age to catch up with them. Some people say, I'm asleep when, you know, it's like, I'm alive, so I'm gonna stay awake. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. They stay extra busy. and they feel like the only need for sleep is once they pass. So that's how it is. That's how some people think. I have been able to. I haven't been able to drive for months. Right. Yeah, life does happen. Life does happen. But that's one of the good things with Uber and Lyft. You don't have to file papers for short-term disability or FMLA, which is medical family leave. None of that, you know, just not turn the app on and take it from there. But I want us to talk about the perception of your passengers of you as an Uber and Lyft driver. So those who want to chime in, just feel free to chime in. Now, I know with the app, it's a couple things that the passengers can do to show their perception of you. One is the 5-star, the rating. 2 is the notes. Also, well, we used to can do the notes. But now you have these little icons that you tap on, the little, what do you call them? Rewards or awards or something like that. And you can tap on it if it was great music, great navigation. There are other little ways that the passenger can kind of sort of show you what their perception of you, based upon those particular resources that we have for the rating system. But what about those passengers who they're on the phone with a friend, or they're on the phone and that person on the other line says, you know, where are you, or are you on your way? So then you reply as the passenger, I'm in a Uber, or I request a driver, or someone is driving me in an Uber. Like, are you okay, Will, as a human being, being labeled as an Uber? Good afternoon, Tadise. How are you? How's the family? Is that the way you want to be viewed, as an Uber? I'm in an Uber. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. What should the passenger say when they're on the other line? I'm doing well. Doing well. Can't complain. I am doing well. I'm washing a couple loads of clothes. Well, a load of clothes. And I not too long I came in. Oh my gosh, Vegan E, how are you? How's it going? They all say that I'm in an Uber. Yeah. So I mean, what do you guys think about that? Are you okay with the passenger telling whoever's on the other line, I'm in an Uber? Like, what is an Uber? Like, what is an Uber? Hey, nephew, how are you? How's it going? I say that a lot. How are you? How's it going? That's just me. Great topic. Awesome. I'm glad you feel that way. Awesome. Awesome. That's good. I think it is, because a lot of times it seems like the passengers, there's a disconnect when it comes to the Uber and the Lyft drivers. And it's like, I am a human being just like you are. You know, like, some of us have families. Some of us have other jobs. And it's like, you're not really being recognized as a human being when you're driving for Uber and Lyft. It's like, I'm in a Lyft. What is a Lyft? It's okay. Like, I was okay with them saying they are in an Uber, better than saying they are with Vegan E. Okay. All right. Okay. That's Vegan E. So their perception of you is that that they're in an Uber. Okay. And Ruby Junebug says, don't bother me because that's what we are, Uber drivers or Lyft drivers. they probably can't remember our name. Okay, okay. All right. And Jermaine says some people want to feel important as if they're in a car service or limo. Oh. Oh, really? Well, I don't know. I haven't, oh, those. Oh, okay. Because I'm going to say I haven't had that experience. I haven't had those experiences. Oh, gosh. Those are the ones that ignore you. Okay. Okay. I said, oh, okay. I know I haven't experienced that one, but okay. Woo! Okay. Yeah. It's interesting. Technically, let's see. As you can see, my phone oh yeah, I know. I understand. Yeah, it is freaky. Okay. I'm glad I didn't say the whole word and then end up reading this one. You know, because isn't that something? I declare something so innocent can just go left. So fast. You guys see my codes? I gotta erase that board. What do I erase? I erase it. But yeah, it doesn't bother me. Let's see. Let's see. Does it bother me? If the undertone is as if I'm their private chauffeur, then yeah, it's a little twitch there. Like, it's a little twitch. And I'm like, well, there's no difference between you and I. We're both human beings, and we both have different jobs. Like, everybody don't do the absolute same thing. So then I was thinking, like, so what do you want to be called? Like, how do you want to be addressed? You know, I think some drivers, they prefer Mr. So-and-so and Miss So-and-so. Because think about it. If they say, I'm in Miss Michelle's car, the person on the other line is like, okay, who's Miss Michelle? Oh, she's my Uber driver. You know, that brings a little humanness to it if they do it that way. Hey, Quaker Oats, how are you? And this is Barlight Brogo. Hey, it's been a while. How are you? So it's like, how can a passenger address us? Like, how can we bring in the human side of being an Uber driver, being a Lyft driver? Because we are living in a time. Hi, Trust God TV. How are you? DoorDash has instant pay. Oh my gosh. I know people going to be jumping on that. Oh gosh. Doing well. How's the Rideshare community treating you? All is well. All is well, Barlight Broker. I can't complain. How about you? Yeah, it's as if it's one of those subjects that's like, huh? I'm fine with, okay, I'm an Uber. Oh, okay, so you're okay with being addressed as an Uber. Okay, I don't care for passengers to remember my name. Okay. Right, and Barlight Broker says things are decent, just surviving. Okay, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And then Quaker O said my passenger this morning on Lyft was cranky looking. He gave me Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna read this again. Quaker Oats says my passenger this morning was cranky looking. He gave him a 5-star still. Well, hold on. Who gave who a 5? Hold on. Wait stop it. Girl, you better stop. No, you stop. You stop. Whatever. Wait a minute. Who gave... He gave me a 5-star still. Okay, what? So, okay, so what you're saying is because he looked cranky, you assume that he was, you know, it was going to be one of those rides. Isn't that something? I always say, because I had to learn this, never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a book by its cover. Save yourself the stress, the pressure, the oh my gosh, and the anxiety. Let a person show you. Trust God TV said they found me. They found me, realized the nature of the business is to have instant pay. They finally realized it. Okay. I'm glad they did. So I think it's pretty good. People are going to jump on board even more now, you know. All these rideshare jobs are rough ways to make. Bar Light Broker says all these ride jobs are a rough ways to make a living. The general yeah, I wouldn't let's see. I understand what you're saying when you're saying goofball. I don't know. I try not to call people. I'm just being me. There are some interesting, very colorful, I like to say colorful people. Interesting people. Yeah, they can be complicated. In the business, we'll say colorful or interesting, or we try to stay away from words that would cause confrontation. What? Complicated? I'll show you complicated. You know, complicated? Oh, okay. I got your complicatedness. All right. Let me show you my definition of complication. Or, yeah. Anyway. You will notice sometimes morning Uber rides are cranky, but Lyft rides are super nice. Oh, really? You noticed that? Now, see, Quaker Oats, I got the opposite from the passengers. They usually say Uber drivers are kind of sort of cranky or not nice, but the Lyft drivers are. And when they say that, I let them know, well, I do both. I'm on both platforms, Uber and Lyft. And then they're like, oh. You know what? A lot of drivers say that. They end up saying that. Seeing too many videos, shady riders. Oh, it's a lot of shady riders, but let me tell you though, we gotta look at it both ways. Where are you at? What city? I'm in Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland. There are shady drivers too. We have to, you know what I mean? We have to look at it for what it really is. It's this type of business is never one-sided. Well, in some places, yeah, it is. I can't lie. In some places there are, but there are more beautiful and safe places versus bad places. One thing I don't like is how the media takes the negative part of Baltimore and kind of like label the entire Baltimore County area, and that's not how it is. You are putting on a good face for the city. This is, yeah, I'm from Baltimore, born and raised. This is me. Yeah, and there are other people just like me. We have all cultures, all race of people here. It is charming. It is charming. It's charming. It is charming. Absolutely. I blame the drugs, not the people. Yeah, but unfortunately, drugs can't do nothing unless, someone initiate the cause of the reaction. So one of the sad parts about any city, to be honest, where you have low income people, people who are struggling, people who have bars like almost on every corner, and demolished homes and things of that nature. Oh, is it slow? Okay. Uber in Tampa. Hey, how are you? It causes others to get on that bandwagon of, I want money. So what do? They talk to who they need to talk to. Next thing you know, they're on the corners. They selling drugs. They holding drugs. They whatever, however that organization work, that's what they're doing to make that money. And it makes it really, really sad for a lot of people in terms of different cities and stuff. But it's not a bad place. I'm okay with living in Baltimore. Where I am, it's a good community. They're homeowners. And that's another thing. If you, 9 out of 10, if you living in a community where they're renters, for some reason, most renters don't, I don't know. It seemed like there's a disconnect when it comes to taking care of your property, keeping the front of your yard clean from debris and trash and all that kind of stuff. You want to keep your grass cut at a certain level for the winter versus the summer. You want curb appeal, but a lot of people that rent homes, they don't have that. Where I am, we have curb appeal. We have original owners. Our oldest owner is 90. She's like 90, I think 98 now. And every house here, we have grass in the front, grass in the back, front and back porches, flowers, well maintained. We have what's it called? True Green comes through, manicure the yards and all that kind of stuff. It's not a low income area. I'll put it that way. It's an area where people do take pride in their homes. So every area is not what you see on TV. Every area is not like that. So, and some of these areas, they're actually working to build them back up again, because Baltimore is so close to so many awesome places. 83 connect you to Pennsylvania. You can get to Delaware. You're right off of 95, 695. The weather that we get here is nothing like other cities. You know, it has a lot of good things. It really does. I wouldn't put my city down. I live here. I was born and raised here. And I'm doing pretty good for myself. Never sold drugs, never used drugs, never drank, never smoked. That is the result of how I was raised in a Christian home. And I'm grateful for that. To the point I could be like anybody else. You know, I could fall on the wayside of poverty and things of that nature. But that didn't happen. We never lived in the projects. We always had a home where there is grass. We always had a large yard. We had driveways put into our home. We had gardens. I mean, we lived a decent life. And it's 8 of us. So, and everyone is doing very well, very successful in their own profession. So, you know, it's like, you know, you don't... This is a face of a Baltimorean. And so many people, when they hear me talk, it's like, you're not from Baltimore. I said, yes, I am. Born and raised. Like, okay. But I understand what you're saying, Bar Light Broker. The perception of Baltimore people is, you know, drug addicts or drug dealers, alcoholics. Yeah, but no. Nope. Absolutely. I have my real teeth. They're not rotten now. It's just that a lot of cities, it's a main avenue for drugs. You know, some people use it as a coping mechanism, and some, they just like it. They just like it. And some it's just something to do. And some people is like, I couldn't survive if I didn't. So, you know, it's different for everybody. All right, I'm going to go back up here real quick. A bad economy causes a lot of problems. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Ruby Junebug said, y'all don't forget to click the like button. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Click that like button. Okay. Bar Light Broker said, They don't want to pull the weeds in front of for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. No. Let's see. What were you saying there, Bar Light Broker? Netty Boat Baby. Do I have baby mama drama? No, I don't have that. No daddy mama. I don't have any children. How do you handle a stressed out passenger you're giving a ride to? Well, first, for me, I do put lavender essential oils in my car, as well as eucalyptus. Those essential oils are calming oils. I never had an absolute, oh my God, I never had one of those type passengers, but knowing something about stress, the main thing is to, if they can talk about what is stressing them out, and usually by the end of the ride, they're calming down, because you as the driver, you have to take control of the environment in the car. And a lot of times, and you can test this yourself, a lot of times you can be in a restaurant or anywhere. Let's say, no, you can just be, let's say, talking to a spouse or your husband or your wife, and you're in a heated conversation. All it takes is a different sound than what you're hearing to distract you. A clapping of a hand, a large sneeze or cough. Someone can knock on the door. So if you drop something, and it's like immediately that atmosphere changes from all of this whatever to what just happened. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not a mind game. It's not a mind game. It's just something that actually happens to us as human beings. And you'll find yourself, now, what was I talking about? And you were heated, like you were really in it. It's like, just that fast, the atmosphere changed. So basically, that's what I do. I talk if like one time I had a passenger who was crying in the back, and I didn't like react. Oh my God, what are you crying for? Like, what's going on? It was, I just heard the, and I'm like, are you okay? Is there anything you want to talk about? And they'll say, no, it's just that I got a call from my boyfriend's family. He killed himself last night. See, they're saying no, but yet they're telling you. So that lets you know the person really want to talk. So at that time, I continued to drive and pay attention, of course, but I was that listening ear. She needed to express how she feels about the situation. And she said, I just got off the phone with him. And her reason for crying or being hurt is because they were boyfriend and girlfriend. And he was going through something that he felt he could not share with her. And that was what upset her the most. Not so much in a sense that he killed himself, but the reason why he killed himself, he didn't feel comfortable enough sharing it with her. So I just, talked to her, and I encouraged her along the way that when she got out of the car, and I'm grateful to God for this, I'm not taking no credit for myself, because God knows the heart of people. And by the time she got out of the car, she had dried her tears, and she said, thank you so much for talking to me. I said, no problem. I'm going to keep you in my prayers. And then she moved on. But as Uber and Lyft drivers, we are not exempt from other people's problems, Okay, Bar Light Broker said God is the key to happy life. Yes, Chicago is a war zone. Certain parts of Chicago, not all parts of Chicago. Now, I've heard, one of my subscribers, she's from Chicago, and she share how it is, but then there are some decent parts, I'm from Illinois. Oh, you're from Illinois? Okay, okay. So is it Illinois that's a war zone, or is it all like what part? It's not the entire area, right? Okay, Veganese said I grew up Christian and all too. Okay, okay, I grew up in a nice neighborhood, but treat like for it. Yeah. Say I'm not black enough. I'm black and half native. Okay. Okay, those oils will distress folks. Yeah. Very smart. Okay, thank you. Don't drop the soap. Why? I'm not in jail. Chicago is very bad. Oh gosh. Okay, really? So it's Illinois. It's not Illinois? It should be Illinois based upon what he's saying is a very bad place. It's kind of noisy. Did that do it? No. Illinois. Okay. Yes, no S. Oh, Illinois. That always fascinates me when it comes to language. It's like, who, the initial person, who is he or she? Hey Shayla, how are you? It's been a while. Oh my gosh, how are you? It's like, who, you know what I mean? It's like, who's the who? Okay, right. Who is the who? Who initiated how words are to be pronounced? It's like, why are we going by his or her rules? Like, we see an S and don't say the S? Like, really? You know, like, always when I was in school, I'm like, no, but why? And my teachers, this is the rule. But I said, but why? I said, why can't it be, So, yeah. My first score of bar lights came out of Baltimore. Graceland Treasures. I'll never forget it. Gino. What do you mean, your first bar lights? You always see, Shayla always say Illinois with the S. So, yeah, tomatoes. But it's okay. When in Rome, okay, Illinois. Okay. But when I get out of Illinois, because people tell me I don't say Baltimore correctly. I'm like, Baltimore? No, it's Barmore. Barmore? What? Okay. Okay, like Louisville. Yeah, Kentucky they call Louisville. Okay. First score of a lot of bar lights, around 40 of the same. Past the beer lights. Illinois. Illinois, exactly. Baltimore. Yeah, I say Baltimore. And I say Maryland. And they say Maryland. Maryland? Merlin. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Declare. Bar light brokers sell bar lights online. Oh, you mean like where you might see the flashing of the type of beer that they sell. Oh, okay. Oh my God. See, did not know that. See, oh my gosh. Bar light broker. Oh my gosh. Is it profitable for you? Okay, Sheila said, I think people make up words to make them sound smarter. Or is that what it is? They used to say that about when people would put an R on everything. Hello, you know. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Let's just speak. You know what I mean? Like, be yourself. If it's a word that I may not clearly understand, bear with me, and I'll get it. So it's something else. I tell you. Used to be okay. Economy is hurting on the extra department. Oh, okay. So, what's the most feature a bar light can offer? Other than, of course, color and brightness. But I understand while bar light broker give us some information. Visuals. Okay, such as, I like Medea ways of saying, yeah, she said hello. Medea is awesome. Save people from drinking and driving. How does it save people from drinking and driving? Because it's a bar? I'm missing something. A couple lights at home makes it seems more. Oh my gosh! You know what? I see what you're saying. So, it's not so much you're selling these bar lights to bars. You're selling them to resident, like people, homeowners, or who are, basically homeowners. Oh my gosh. But is there, okay, only for the inside of the house, of course. It's not going to illuminate on the outside, because then I'm thinking, isn't there some type of law for that or licensing for it? Okay, so in other words, if they have the bar made in their home and they have the bar lights, oh my gosh. Isn't that something? That's like manipulation of the mind. Isn't that something? Has anyone in the feed ever thought of that? Am I the only one that is like, oh my gosh, really? Wow. You ain't the only one I got lost with. See, and for me, I like to really understand. So I'll look like a fool or whatever people want to say, but before long, I will understand what you're saying. So it's all good. I don't even drink anymore, though. Oh, you don't? Awesome. Well, congratulations. How many years has it been? Many years? Over, what, 3? Over 10? Over 15? Usually, those who have stopped drinking, it's like over 7 or 8. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. So do you have another addiction? Because they say when you stop another addiction, you pick up another one. Dealing with a non-vegan woman, I need a drink once. You ain't right. Trying to quit smoking cigarettes now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Addiction is serious. You know, like I said, haven't done those things, don't do those things. But eating too much or too much of the wrong food, it is an addiction, actually. Not can be addiction, it is an addiction. And you quit smoking weed a couple months ago. Wow. Wow. So you're like, you're actually gonna relate to life raw, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna show up every day to 20-year habits gone. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, some people use the vapors. No rat poison. Oh, really? Yeah. My thing is, those who invented all this stuff that, you know, experimented and found out, hey, we could do this, we could do that. Either it was intentional to make people addicted because it is a market. Cigarettes will be gone soon enough. Vaporing just keeps you hooked on something. Yeah. I think when you under the influence of not really being yourself, you're not really living, because you're not seeing or processing mentally what is really going on. It's like, how can I say it? Okay. It's like looking outside with that little mirror like film over the window, and that's how you're living. And it's not until you tear that down then you really see what's going on. You know, you can see it in full color, full detail, and you're in the moment. Absolutely. Pre-cooked chickens are my new habit. Okay. Okay. Pre-cooked chickens are my new habit, and they aren't cheap. Oh, really? Like the rotisserie chicken? No, that's fully cooked. I quit drinking heavy a while back, and now I drive the other crazy people. Shayla, isn't that something, how that works in life? But see, you are a great asset to those individuals, because you have insight of how one might feel. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's awesome. Oh wow. It's a good thing Uber has you as a driver, and if you're doing Lyft too. Man, see, that's valuable. You are valuable, Shayla, for sure. Seek the world, not substance. How about that, Kirby? How about that? Guide those people in a good direction. Yeah. And for me, the way I look at it is, it's not good to try different things, especially when it comes to drugs and alcohol and cigarettes, because we don't know how, once we taste it, how we know what's going to happen on the inside. You know what I mean? It's like, you just don't know. And 9 out of 10 is a reaction of becoming addicted. I can't move without it. I cannot think without it, you know? And then years later, you look back down the line, it's like, what am I doing? How did this all start? That one time when maybe a friend said, try this, man, or a girl dare or something, you know? I never tried any drugs other than weed, alcohol, and cigarettes. Okay. Well, they say cigarette is the gateway. You know, that sparks it. And then you do the weed and it's, you know, it's just, you snowball. That's some sound advice, Dr. Shell. Well, thank you, Quaker Oat. Thank you. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, really, you know, think about it. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Oh, absolutely, Shayla. You are an asset to Uber. Oh my gosh. Like, wow. Yeah, that's, congratulations to you, Shayla, for sure. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Wow. Those alone will destroy you, yet alone the other stuff. Okay, the gateway is a curiosity. Okay, yeah. We had our peers and stuff. Our peers are very influential to us as we grow up as adults, because for one, you are around so many people who look like you, who pretty much going through the same stages you're going through. Pretty much you have the same subjects going on, and it just take that one person or that group. You go through some truth or dares, or you know how that peer pressure can be on you, and you're sticking out like a sore thumb, and all the other so-called cool guys, you know, smoking cigarettes and, you know, with the cigarette in the ear, you know, looking all like, oh, you know, like he's the bad boy. He's, oh, you know. And then this so-called bad boy has all the girls under each arm, you know, is putting a cigarette in his mouth, you know. Then another guy, teenager looking, man, he's like the coolest. Lo and behold, next thing you know, he comes in. Now it's competition. Who's the coolest? Who's going to get the women? A lot of enticement. All just to get the woman. That's. And when you're a teenager, you don't really think beyond your teens. It's that moment right then and there. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, like that's it. There's nothing beyond, he broke up with me. I'm gonna die. I can't live any longer. Like, really? Yes, you can. You can. Just keep on moving forward. Don't stop. The next thing you know, you look back and you can laugh at yourself. I remember, girl, he said no to me and I thought my world was just crushed and I couldn't, you know what I mean? Woo, let it go. Why do teenagers have to be so curious? Well, you know what? Not all teenagers are curious. It's just some people are, you know, that's the personality. Now, being curious is not always bad. You just, as a parent or a guardian, has to guide that teenager into being curious for a more positive thing. Because think about it. Think about jobs like forensic. You need to be curious. You need to be like, I wonder. And maybe, you know what I mean? So it's certain ways that teenager has is not a bad thing. It just need to be guided into the proper direction so it can be utilized. Someone who is the most popular, that's not a bad thing. Maybe you can help guide that person into being a public speaker, or to be a leader against something bad, or start something new. Utilize that teenager's strength and guide them into a positive direction so they can flourish in it. Don't smother their personality, that being dramatic. Get them into drama, acting. Get them exposed to that. You know what I mean? Don't stop that or try to change that, but put them in a direction where they can burn off that energy of being extra to the point they're outgrowing and they're going about their business. But if it's not guided in the right direction, then it's always going to be opposition in the environment that they're in, because the environment that they're in is the opposite of fueling and pushing forward the good thing that's come out of an extra person. They could be good actors and actresses. Okay, Shayla said, I used to smoke before my stroke, but I never did get addicted. I just smoked because people got on my nerves. Isn't that something how that works? Isn't that something how we can really give up our power to people based upon how they treat us? Man. It goes to show you what people do can affect you. And not just in a physical way, in a mental way too. Because now they're getting on your nerve. So that means they're messing with your peace of mind now. And then when you see them, and I understand what you're saying. It's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. And I'm learning it's so important for me to be in tune with myself in my environment, because some things what people might say, what they may do, how they carry themselves, it can really affect you for a long time, to the point if you hear that or see that or smell that, because your mind gonna remember it. So we have to be aware of our surroundings and what is going on. And in the midst of all of that, how we're feeling and how we're protecting ourselves against that. Because it can change us. I mean, it has been done. Okay, Barlight Broker said, I wish I knew. Quaker said, when you grew up, you were the same as the kids you are raising. When you grew up, yeah, but you know what? Make sure I'm getting this right. A lot of parents, they forget that, and then some parents, they don't want to tell their teenagers. I used to, be around a lot of guys doing this and that, and they see that coming out of their daughter. They don't want to tell their daughter that, because their daughter might say, oh, okay, my mom did it, and, look at her. She's successful. She this and that. That doesn't mean your end will be the same, though. Like some people can go a certain route every day, like everybody else. But out of all those people, one person did the same route you did, the exact same time, speed, all of that. They got in an accident. So I can understand when some parents don't want to tell their children how bad or hoodlum like they used to be, to save them so that they won't be that way. But a child needs to know that their parents can identify. And me personally, I think the best way to show a teenager that you can identify is to try to hit them off before they go in that certain direction. So it's like, okay, you were this age. This is how you felt about boys. Okay, this is how you wanted to dress. This was your thought pattern. So then now you are able to hit your daughter off by watching out how she's dressing. What is she? How was your day? What's on your mind? Have a real raw dialogue with your teenagers, because And then some teenagers are pretty clever though. They will play that, oh yeah, mom, yeah, no, oh my gosh, no, I would never, no, ew, kiss him, oh my god, no way. Some of us can be good actors and actresses. Oh, I promise, ma, and lie in your face. I just pray for the parents. It could be challenging. It could be challenging because it's not like this is your little baby anymore. This is a teenager whose mind is growing and, you know, like, they're very smart, intelligent. They can figure out this, figure out that. Yeah. Okay, youth never examines the older people so they don't see the trap. I agree with you, Barlight Broker. I think, me personally, I was around a lot of older people, and that helped me a lot in life. Let's see. Yeah, I would go visit them, sit on the porches and talk to them. I think people who have been here longer than myself are very intelligent and smart and wise people. We need them because they have came a path that we are right behind. It might be a different time, but there are a lot of similarities. And in today's time, if you live to see 18, it's like, it's bigger than a prom. Like, really? This day and time. So if you have anyone in your circle or in your surroundings that can give you some wisdom, some understanding of life, you're talking about some value. You can't even put a price on it. The wisdom that they could share, you know, the know-how or how they dealt with this. And, man, please. I wouldn't want to live in a community where there are no elderly people. I would not. Where I am now, I am one of the youngest homeowners here. And I love it. Because I see some elderly people come out. Man, please. Take care of their yards. Their home is immaculate. They don't have the, you know, cleaning service come in. They do it themselves. Curtains that they send out to the cleaners to be cleaned. No cobwebs. No, I mean, immaculate homes. When you can sit in the wing chair and look under all the other chairs and there's no dust nowhere. Not even in the corners. You know how sometimes you can dust and if you don't have the proper thing, it'll go in the corners. I would prefer to live around people who are well older than I am than someone who's younger than I am. Or even my age, to be honest. Because I'm going in that direction. My goal is to move forward, to get older, to be better, and to learn. So therefore, I need to be around the individuals who have gone that way and they're still here. Like, really? Man, please. Any day. Okay? Any day I would. What? Are you serious? Do you know the wisdom? Have you ever just taken the time out to talk to someone who was way older than you and let them reminisce how things used to be in their day when they were your age? I tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing. Cigarettes are near equal for a heroin addiction, considering the cost at $7.50 a pack. Really? I thought cigarette packs were more than that. My mom used to call that puppy love. You get over it. Yeah, exactly. Girl, please. Look, girl, please. Girl, if you don't dry those tears and get yourself up, because your mother is talking from a standpoint. Girl, please, I done been where you. What? Girl, I don't even remember the first guy that I was laying across the bed crying for. Are you serious? Girl, But if that teenager does not hold on to it, those teenage years can be very hard for a teenager. When they don't have wise people, I should say, that they can reach out to get, let me attach my string to you, please, to help me get through this moment, because I need some help. And I know you have gone through it because you're way older than I am. So let me connect my lifeline to yours. Can you help me? Give me some suggestions. What should I do? You know what I mean? Okay, heroin is destroying the country. Yeah, we are having overdose here in central Illinois daily. What? Oh my gosh. So what do you, Barlight Broker, what do you suggest? What need to happen? Okay, and Shayla said that is sad. You don't even hear about that where I live. I live because I don't like to listen to the news because no news is good news. I understand what you're saying. I do. I don't watch my news all the time, but I do. I watch it now and again because it becomes repetitious. This person got hurt. This. It's like you hear more of the depressing news than the good things. And the sad part about it, in the media today, anything negative, anything horrific, hey, that's good news. It's sad. It's so sad. Just a reminder, whoever driving in Baltimore, there is a horse race at Pimlico Racetrack. Very busy day for Uber and Lyft driver. Yeah, is that today or I thought it was Saturday. Is it today or Saturday? Hey, Thomas, how are you? You're out of school now? Got to go there. Okay, all right, Barlight Broker. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for your input. Really appreciate it. It's on Saturday. Okay, okay. News is a fake. Is fake to me, an illusion. New York cigarettes are a lot. New York cigarettes? Oh, it costs a lot? Really? Wow. Yeah, it's... And people making money. Not everything they put on there is actually happening. I can believe that. Yeah, I can absolutely believe that. Yeah, yeah. It's sad that we live in this type of time where it seems to me it's disrespectful, for one, to humanity, because now you're playing with someone's mind. Now you are causing them to go through this emotional roller coaster. And like with was that Hawaii, who someone accidentally hit the button and they thought that someone had fired a missile or something like that, and the people, it was like, what are we going to do? Like, which way to go? Everybody was frantic. Do you know that people could have killed themselves, their families, and themselves in that type of situation, which was a mistake? Because where are you going to go? I mean, really. And it's in us to do the fight or flight. But a lot of us would do the flight, meaning run away from the situation. But where can you really go? It's one of those situations that We have to be careful. Right, nowhere. And that's another reason why. And you know, people can see it however they want to see it. But me personally, that's another reason why you need to be courteous to those who are around you. Because that very person that you feel whatever kind of way about can be the very one you have to reach your hand out to and say, help me, please. That very one you're going to reach out, help me. But we don't think about that. We don't think about it. We living in a day and time, anything can happen within seconds. So, you know what I mean? You pass away beside someone who's giggling and laughing at you. I'm glad to see you die. What is that? You know, it's like... So the majority of us who value life, appreciate life, love people, I say continue to do that. Because you don't know. I mean, really, you don't know. You're in a grocery store. You know, sometimes it can be kind of, oh my gosh, is this the third or fourth, the first of the month? Like, really? You know, and you just came in there to get a loaf of bread. Earthquake can come. Someone can rob the store right then and there. That very person with all that food can be the very person that helps save your life. Come on, hide behind this cart here. They won't see us. I'm just saying. You're on the highway. Bad accident happened ahead. But before you got there, you just gave this person the bird, this other driver, because he cut in front of you. Now, you got to sit and wait till they clear this up. It's cold outside. You don't have a lot of gas. But guess who have a full tank of gas? And snacks. The one you gave the bird to. But now he's eating the bird. Then you can also say, who's to say that the person that I gave the bird to, if I wouldn't have gave him the bird or her the bird, that they would share it with me anyway? Well, you're right. You don't know. Do you want to find out? Like, you don't know. Life is full of, you don't know. You don't know. There are some things we can say for sure, but then there are a lot of things we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We just have to put things in perspective in life because we don't know what's going to happen next. We can plan, absolutely. Everyone who have passed away, they had a plan for the next day. They had a plan to do whatever they had to do. But were they able to follow through? So it's like we need to, not only as Uber and Lyft drivers, as human beings, to put things in perspective and with life. And don't allow the silly stupidness of whatever control that space that could be a very joyful space in your mind and in your heart. You know? I think like that a lot. That's just me. And because if you think about it, what they say about stress is the silent killer. So what can you do about it? Don't allow it. Don't allow it. Don't give anyone the power to put you 6 feet under. Because there are some people who are so bored in life to come to work and see a coworker roll their eyes at them. It's like you just gave them $1 billion. Why? Now someone's thinking about me. Someone's thinking about me. I am on somebody's mind. And usually those individuals, they like negative compliments. And like in Hollywood, they'll say, what is it? What negative publicity is still good publicity because you're still relevant. That's okay. No. That don't make sense to me. Does that make sense? Does that supposed to make sense? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Why would we believe that? Does it make sense to anybody? Help me if it makes sense to it. Is supposed to make sense, and I'm just not there. I am losing it. No, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. I just think that back on the topic, when it comes to the passengers, I think if the undertone is right, then yeah, you can call me an Uber. But I still don't know what is an Uber, because technically Uber is an app. I'm not an app. But it's one of those, it seemed to be like one of those unwritten rules. You know, they meaning to say you're an Uber driver. You know what I mean? That kind of situation. But I just want passengers to realize that we have lives just like they do. This is a job just like we're assisting and taking them to a job. We have family. We have issues. We have bad days just like they have bad days. We're no different. We have different titles, but we're no different. When it comes to life and life issues, I mean, like, really. So, for the passengers who try to belittle drivers by saying, how can you do this type of job? And, you know, you're getting pennies. How can you survive? And so on and so forth. Just remember, those are their thoughts. As if they were the driver, that will be how they feel about being in that position. That's not your thought. And you don't allow someone else's thoughts to become your thought. Okay. Hey, Natural, how are you? Yeah. And it's annoying when they ask to make a pit stop, and for me to wait on them and don't even bother to tip me for lost time. Absolutely. Well, you know, if they haven't put the stop in, Natural, you're not obligated to do no pit stops. There's nowhere in the terms of service that passengers have pit stops. No. And a lot of them are quick to say, well, you're going to get paid the same. Okay. Maybe not. However, I have already calculated this time of this trip. I'm moving on to the next phase now. Of course, you don't know that because you're not in my head. You don't know what I do. I am an adult. You don't know what I have planned 5 minutes from now. So, of course, you wouldn't know that. So, if you don't put it in the request at the beginning, you're not obligated to make no pit stops. And then when you do go to those particular stops, the max is, I think it's 2 or 3 minutes. That's it. Tadee said, as soon as you put that Uber sticker on your car, you become a Uber. Okay. Okay. This orange is so good. I declare. Has no seeds in it. This was about, was this $9? I think it was $9. Oh my gosh, it's so juicy. And not too sweet, not sour, you know? I was like, wow. But you're gonna pay for them. I think you get, I don't even know if you get 10 in a bag. But they're very meaty, and I like that. Okay, so I see what you're saying, to these. Is that from Sam? No, it's not from Sam's Club. This is from Shoppers. Sam's Club, they have good oranges there too. I haven't been to Sam's Club in a long time. Oh my gosh, I used to go there. Oh. Man, oh man. It's easy to rake up some money at Sam's Club, but it's not bad because you're buying it in bulk. And it's like, it's going to last a long time. Usually I would buy my toiletries from there. Like toilet paper and paper towels. That's one of the best places. Do you know a lot of store owners go there to buy their products? And they sell it in their stores. They have the right to come there like 7:30 or something in the morning. They get in there first. I was like, isn't this nice? And then you go to the store and you buying a roll of toilet paper for almost $2. I never did, but that's what happens. And they profit off of the 12 or 24 pack. After all, it is a business. And people will pay for it. When a storm comes, hustlers, exactly, professional hustlers, yeah. They see an opportunity to make money. And when it comes to like a bad snowstorm, 7-Eleven, oh my gosh, you're going to pay extra. For water, toilet paper, any it's going to be extra. Because it's high in demand. And they are and the supplies are very minimal. So that's a good opportunity. Oh yeah. But what I say is just continue to be who you are. You know where you want to be in life. You know what you want to do in life. Don't allow people to take that away from you. I'll admit, when I was a kid, I would buy stuff from, uh-oh, you were an entrepreneur? Let's see. I would buy stuff from the corner store and sell it for double at school. LOL, I made a killing back then. Yeah, because people want it. And then you brought it to them. So it was okay for you to double it because you actually purchased it for them and you delivered it to them. Yeah. Don't have your last peanut butter cookie. Going once, going twice, going to the highest bidder. I got 50 cents. I got 75 cents. I got $1. Sold. Oh, man. I wanted that peanut butter cookie. Yeah. That's what they say hustlers are. They see an opportunity to make money. You know, it is what it is. I declare. Mm-hmm. What time is it? I gotta go take my clothes out. I went to the store. I bought me some Gain fabric softener. Woo! And I got some Unstoppables. That laundry gonna smell extra good. I love the smell, the fragrance in laundry. It just, oh, it's just so neat. And that's a pretty good thing. I wanted to ask Ruby about the diatomaceous earth and see if she gives it to her dogs, because they say you can give it to your dogs to get rid of parasites and all. That's some serious powder. Sometimes I'll put it in my smoothies, and then sometimes I'll just mix it with water and drink it. It has a lot of health benefits to it. Vegan E, are you still taking it? You drink it every day? Are you the 1 teaspoon, or you're at the max tablespoons? I didn't know how good it was. Tina, how are you? Yeah, you gotta play catch up. You gotta play catch up. How's it going in Detroit? How are you addressed in Detroit as a driver? The perception of a passenger, of you. Okay, now that the weather has broken. Oh, you guys had some inclement weather? We had some other. Oh, okay, cold. Okay. In Frederick, Maryland, in Montgomery County, cold and wet. Okay. They had a lot of flooding. People's houses was flooded out. I was like, wow. Cars were destroyed. Water damage. They had a lot of flooding. Even the Amtrak couldn't continue because the railroad was flooded with water. Yeah. And I saw that on the news. I was like, oh my gosh. So you just never know. Weather changes. Yeah, but basically we were talking about how do your passengers perceive you as an Uber driver. Let's say if a passenger's on the phone and then they'll say, I'm in an Uber, or my driver I'm in a car, my driver's, I request a driver, or I'm in an Uber, or my Uber is bringing me to work. And it's just caused me to think, so what is an Uber? Because to me, Uber is an app. But it's an app that is a car service. And then I think, should they call you by your name? But like one of the viewers said, the subscriber, Ruby, she didn't want the passengers to remember her name. I can understand that. So it really depends on that particular driver, how they want to be addressed. Me personally, just give me the respect, you know, and I want to get you to where you want to go safely, and then I'll move on. We don't have to share any blood. We don't even really have to talk. But as long as there's an understanding of respect, it's okay. Perceptions on drivers, yeah, they have this royalty status for a minute. LOL. I have a driver. LOL. Yeah, the rich passenger can. My driver, yeah. I laugh because it just shows how, first, lack of understanding, and how people can perceive something to the point, you know, it's exciting for them. For one, it's exciting. You're telling me I can just request a driver and that driver will come pick me up and take me to where I want to go, wherever I want to go on the app. It's like, am I in Hollywood? But it's not a limousine service to the point your driver is to take you wherever you want to go and sit and wait and have nothing to say against it. That's not how it works. It is a service that is rendered for that moment for a certain amount of time. Other than that, that's it. You don't request a ride and it takes you 5 minutes to get to your destination. However, you decide to add some other stops to it. And you add in these stops and you're saying it in such a way, it's a demand on the driver. It's a command on the driver as to say, this is what I want you to do and this is what you have to do. And that's not so. If they have that extra stop in the app, sure, yeah, no problem. I see that it's in the app and I will be glad to take you there. But just remember, my wait time is 2 minutes. After that, I will no longer be sitting here. Sometimes you gotta say that in a joking way to soften it a little bit. And then for some people, you gotta be just stern. Just know, wait time is 2 minutes and the clock starts now. So then they can waste their 2 minutes going back and forth with you instead of going into where they need to go. Or, all right, thank you. And you're within your rights. I think it's either 2 or 3 minutes max. That's it. You have the right to cancel and move on to the next. Because think about it. Who in their right mind going to add a second stop between a destination to a grocery store? You do realize I'm only going to be here, the max is 3 minutes, right? And you said you want to go pick up a couple things. Okay. As long as you got that understanding. You see them go for the cart, meaning they're going to pick quite a few things. That's not the type of in-between stop Uber is talking about. You got to use common sense. If the wait time max is 3 minutes, how many times have you been able to go into a grocery store, get a couple things, and be out in 3 minutes? That means finding you whatever it is that you want, get in the line, pay for it, and come out. 3 minutes? I don't see it. So, that makes you think, okay, this added stop is like, okay, I'm going into 7-Eleven. Or I'm going into the corner store real quick. Has to be somewhere where you know you can be in and out within 3 minutes. A lot of the passengers don't think about that when they come to adding stops. They seeing it as a general thing. Oh, it's another stop I gotta go. Or where you gotta go? To the mall. They're having a special. Giving things away free. Bath and Bodies. That's gonna be your stop? Really? Oh, okay. I know you're gonna have fun. By the way, I'll be here for 3 minutes max, okay? Enjoy! They come out. The big old bag from Bath and Bodies. Where's my Uber? He or she was right here. You've been in the store for about 20-35 minutes. That is what you call limousine service. People need to realize that. I do it sometimes. I add a stop to a gas station on the way to the house. Yesterday, a passenger was in a meeting and couldn't get out before 3 minutes, but I still waited a couple minutes. Your story was funny about the mall. Yeah, you use it to your discretion if that's what you want to do. But for some drivers who feel that the passenger is putting like, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna wait while I go into the bank, and there's already a line, but you're gonna sit here and you're gonna wait here. And some drivers feel impelled to do it, like, I gotta sit here and wait. No, you don't. 3 minutes max. Out of there. When it comes to those added stops, the passenger has to use common sense. It can't be a stop that's going to be longer, and then you tell the passenger, or you tell the driver, oh, 3 minutes, I'll be out before 3 minutes. And they know that it's going to take longer than that, but they're lying to you, assuming you're stupid or something, that you're going to believe what they said. With a meeting, that's a different story. That's totally out of that person's control. But when a passenger is getting out and they saying it intentionally, crazy. I have a food story for you. Uber Eats. That is too long for this. Oh, okay, I will have to email you with the picture. Okay, I will. Okay, and when you do that, then I'll share it if that's okay with you, Tina, okay? Natra said they act like we don't have anything better to do. Yeah, they think that you are their personal driver. Some really, no, not Uber Eats. Oh, okay, cool. All right, okay. Look, I can't wait. Some really, genuinely, they think you are their personal driver. They really, from their heart, feel that they're my driver, and that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. You know, it's a rideshare business. And it's a service that we render. And you have multiple stops, yes. But that stop have limitations. If you have your private driver, you can go to the mall, you can go to the spa, get your nails done, toes done, massage from head to toe. The driver's just out there doing his or her thing. You know, that's the difference. People have to realize there's a difference between an Uber driver and your own personal driver. But a lot of people, they don't understand that. And then some people from the inner city, they're used to hacks. And the hacks would be around grocery stores or driving around. And if they see you and you need a hack, you pay the hack whatever amount that you want to pay them for taking them to where they want to go. And you sit and you wait for them. And I think people don't have the full understanding of when it comes to Uber. You have Uber, you have hacks, you have limo service. We're different from hacks as well as limo services. You're not renting us out or paying for us for a long period of time. There is a limit to this. It's a destination that has to happen. But when it comes to your personal driver, of course there is a destination that happens, but that destination can be hours from now. You can get your own personal driver to drive you out of town, and they're there 24/7. They're there. That's one of the differences. You can't request an Uber driver to be there to your beck and call 24 hours. Especially for a minimum fare of $3.37. Are you serious? That doesn't make sense. If you're a limousine driver, you're going to get paid more than that. Exactly. You're going to get paid more than that. And then some, some of the teenagers, they have this way of thinking that I'm paying you, so you better. They don't have the sense of courtesy and respect. Yes, we choose to do this, but we haven't choose to be treated like we're nobody. We haven't choose to be looked down upon. I mean, come on. Anybody in their right mind? Come on. Like, really? So some passengers need to be taught. They need to be educated how it works. Because in their mind, they looking at it as face value. I request a driver. This driver takes me wherever I want to go. That's not how it works. There are stipulations. There is a process to this thing. But some feel like, if you don't take me, I'm going to give you a 1 star. Oh, kill me now. 1 star. It just goes to show you the mentality of some people. And how important it is to be true to yourself. And know your self-worth. And know that what you do is not you. That's just a title. But some people try to make your title who you are. That's just how this world is. The people in it. And you can't allow people to change that about you. Because then you become a puppet on a string. and your parent or your mom did not have you for 3 months, or if you were premature, to become someone's puppet on the string. The process from infant to an adulthood, so that you have your own mind to think, you know right from wrong, to become someone puppet on the string. No, that don't make sense. Like, really? Do that make sense? No. But you have so many people. Hopefully the smacking is not, you know, affecting anyone in a negative way. But what I'll do to help you, I'm going to get rid of the two. So, we'll get rid of it real quick. But I have to go anyways because I have to finish my housework. I got housework. Really? Yeah. You can't? Awesome. You have housework to do, Veganine? I know that's right. I'm gonna finish doing what I gotta do. You're doing laundry and putting up pictures in my new place. Oh, you moved? Congratulations. Oh, wow. That is awesome, Veganine. And you like where you are? You're making your place a home, putting pictures, yes. To the next town over. Oh, oh my goodness. What? Oh my goodness. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Everything will work out with that. Vegan E. Search yourself, because you know it's like it's a repetition, because you know you share with us on here, so it's not like, you know what I mean. So usually they say if something keep happening, or the result is not what the outcome is not what you want, you got to look at the two factors in it, and that's you and the other person. So you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta see why you're attracting, or why you are attractive to this type of lady, or why they're attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? It's not so bad. She just hate that I eat fries all the time when we're out, but other than that, it's okay. Well, that's a major part of your life. So that's big. That is eating fries when you go out. That is you. Now, what she maybe can do is find a nice vegan restaurant that has a split menu. Some things on there that she like, vice versa. Well, if it doesn't work out in the long run, it was a great journey. Oh my gosh. You like those short journeys, don't you? Okay. Okay. All right then. Hey. You're the one who's eating the fries across the table from someone who's like, I can't believe that's all you want to do is eat French fry. Can't believe that. As they eat a burger, you know. All right, let's see. Ruby Junebug said, bummer housework. I've been refinishing furniture. Oh wow, for my new grandbaby. Congratulations. And my daughter. Really? Wow. So you're gonna do like a mahogany finish, or you're gonna like what kind of stain? What color? Neglected housework lately. other than basic dishes and laundry. Got to get it up. Yeah. Yeah, because it'll pile up. It'll pile up on you. And then you're like, what happened? Yeah. Housework can be like going to the gym. You can work up a sweat. And I have 3 floors. So, you know, I go down the landing, then go down some more steps there. Yeah. And then you're going to come right back up. Same thing. You know. My computer keep freezing. So I missed what you said, but I shall replay. Okay, love you all. Stay blessed and drive safe out there. Okay, all right, Vegan, and congratulations to your relationship and your new home. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, that's how it is. If you care about your place, you know, you gotta do something. So that's what I have to do. But I wanted to come on here and communicate with all of you, those who want to communicate and talk. So I think we did a good job, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah. And also, before I go, I'm glad that when it comes to the sexual assault, now those who have been involved in it is able to seek whatever avenue to their disposure, court, arbitration, and it was something else that they can do now. My concern go out to the women that are affected. And if there are men that are affected by this, as well as the drivers who are doing it, it's like what's going on, you know? Well, it was all different stains. I stripped it off and sanded all pieces and painted white and royal blue. Oh, that's gonna be cute. And this, oh, the sleigh bed. Okay, it's an eggshell white for my daughter's room. Oh my gosh, see that? It's not just pieces, you know, it's pieces in a room with a history. And that has to be some good wood to do that. So many people, they would just throw something out and get something new. But when you're able to put your personal touch to it, not only you save a lot of money, but it becomes personal. You know, it's a history there. That's cool. I love that. I really do. My mom gave me her, it's a cherry wood nightstand. Oh my gosh. Some antique pieces from great grandma. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. My grandmother was into things like that, antiques. She had furniture, like pieces, accent pieces that it took like more than 2 men to carry it. It was that heavy. You did? You sent me the story? Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Whoa. But Were you doing Uber X, Tina? They should have used it was what's the other one where they can bring food? Uber Rush. Did you put in for the cleanup fee? Yeah, because we are like passenger service, not oh yeah, they did. Okay. Not because you technically you don't have proper things, you know what I mean, to put the food in. See, yeah, they needed Uber Rush. They needed Uber Rush, and actually Uber Rush, I don't know if you bought this from home or not, but they could have had them to send it because they would have proper things to put the food in. Because Uber Rush is for, it can be flowers, food, you know, anything other than passengers. Yeah, yeah, they did, but nah. I mean, if they had everything in a box, maybe. How many passengers? I don't want to show the lady face, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. 3, and they always are 2 in the back and 1 in the front. Was she tipsy? She let you take her picture? She looked like she's exhausted. They had to blame somebody. All right, I'm going to try to read it. Let's see. All right, here we go. I picked up 3 people that were Indonesian, okay? And they barely spoke any English. It took them 20 minutes to get in the car. It took 5 or 10 minutes to get the food situated. And then I was taking 3 of them to this like wedding or something. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh. That was, oh wow, let me keep, oh wow, they were going to a wedding or something. They were having, okay, and no one told me that some food had, oh wow, had liquid content to it. I just thought it was all solid, like appetizer. Okay, I can understand that, yeah. Or desserts. I knew one thing was a main dish that had to go in my trunk, okay, was a main dish. And they didn't even have barely any aluminum foil on it. Oh, man. I had to put my, the windshield sun cover over it. Okay, I'm going to show that picture. I was worried that something like my windshield washer fluid, wow, would spill over the food. Oh, my gosh. That's a terrifying ride you had, Tina. Oh, gosh. Or whatever. And when we got to the banquet hall, I found one lady acting like something in my car got on her dress. But I knew my car was clean. When I saw my car, I was, you know, so upset. The guy who spoke a little English tried offering me $10 out of $100 bill. If I could break it and give him 90 back, which of course I didn't, So I took these pictures and sent them to Uber and got a cleaning fee. I got my seat cleaned, but rich people can be something else. Girl, like, I know it wasn't laughing. It wasn't a laughing situation. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Is she looking like I don't know what happened? Oh my gosh. Look. She had to cover it up. Right then and there, I would have told them I wouldn't have been able to transport them because you didn't have the proper things. No. But I can understand if there was no liquid, then, you know, because think about it, you got to move around and then they're going to serve food to people. The food was in the trunk of a car. Oh my gosh, trust me, I wanted to, but I already wasted a half an hour on them. I understand. You tried to tell me to drive slow on freeways. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he did. Yeah. No. Nah. So they went into the wedding or the ceremony with their attire wet and oh my gosh. And of course they're going to say the Uber driver, you know, it's Tina, it's all your fault, girl. It's your fault. Your fault. You caused them to bring the food in the car. You caused them to have liquid in the food, okay? You poured the liquid on her tire. Your fault. Oh my gosh. They had service to come out to your car to get the smoothies, and actually left my car first and told me that people will come and get the food. Yeah. So people like that, their mentality, it's like if you're not them, then you are a servant to them. You know what I mean? That's just the culture of them. But my thing is this. If you respected your culture, I would not want to, if I'm wealthy or rich, I would not dare first carry food, put it in a trunk of a car, get it taken out of the trunk of the car, and you're serving it to the people, your people. Like, that's kind of, that's kind of stupid to me. Why not have the food catered? Why not have the food in those, you know how they have special Tupperware that you can buy so that you can carry certain foods so nothing will happen to it? Aluminum foil? Plastic wrap? Really? That wasn't thought out. That really wasn't thought out. Not at all. Oh my gosh. So that shut you down for the day, didn't it, Tina? Look. Man. It looked like it was kind of greasy. And what's this right here? Yeah, it'll tell you that when you're sending it back to back like that, Tina. It's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to her too. But yeah, when it comes to unsecured food, because that's basically what this was, it's best not to, unless you know what they are carrying that food in without a shadow of a doubt. If you hit a bump, it's not going to break, because then if it break, they can try to come at you because reckless driving. You know what I mean? Try to switch it up. That's not what we do. It's, you know, for passengers, or even like you have a service dog. But to transport food in this type of way, that's not what Uber X is for. Man. And was it spicy, strong food? Because sometimes that takes a while to come out of your car, and everybody don't like that strong, spicy smell. Oh, okay. 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 Wow. Did you remove the bottom of the seat to make sure? Because it looked like down in this area here. That's hard to get out. That can be hard. Because I have I had frozen chicken in the back of my car. It was sticky. Yeah. You got to be careful of ants, spiders. Man. I forgot about the chicken that was in the back. The temperature increased outside. Needless to say, I came into a car smelling like chicken blood. That's another reason why I haven't been driving, because I've been trying to get that smell out the car. I bleached it. Yeah. Funny times for sure. We can write a book. I always say that. We can write a book. I used Fabuloso. I used bleach. I use baking powder. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Ruby. Have a great day. I pray that God give you extra strength, you know, and you'll be able to do what you got to do. You got to be there for a lot of people. I have finally gotten the courage to say no to the passengers who tried to get into my car while they are eating some sloppy things. Very good. Very good. It's nothing wrong with that. You have to protect your property. You have a right to do that. All right. You have a right to do that. But see, that's another thing. That's the mentality of some passengers. They feel like they have the right to do whatever they want to do in this car that they request, and then that's not how it is. That's no, passengers, that's not how it works. It's still our car. We still have to clean and protect our own property. We carry our children in that same car that you're trying to smoke in, trying to drink in, and putting bubble gum here and there. Yeah. We use our car, but we just choose to share it for a moment. You don't call the shots in my car. Can we just work together as we drive together? You know? But some people feel like that word, that two-letter word, M-Y, my, it makes people feel, a lot of people feel so empowered, so, oh my gosh. But you're my driver. Well, you requested me as an Uber driver for a particular pickup in a particular destination. Yes. Yes. I'm not your driver. Like, I'm on your payroll. No, that's not how it works. You know, it's a great gig. I don't regret it. I'm still in it. It's a great gig that could be so much fun if you have the driver, you have the passenger with the understanding of what this is. You can have an awesome time. I mean, like an awesome time in a car for however long. And it's no belittling, it's no big eye, little you. You know, it's just, and then when they get out of the car, thank you for sharing your car with me today. Because, I mean, that's what it is. I really enjoyed your company. And the driver can say to the passenger, I really enjoyed your company. Have a great day. Not slamming doors. Not giving you a bad rating just because they are PMSing or they broke up with their boyfriend, or, you know, the wife was sick and the husband is upset, you know, that he didn't, whatever, the night before. You know what I mean? Like, all their personal issues, now they're going to put it on you as the driver. I hope they like the $80 cleanup. Only $80? You know, it's... why not the $250, Tina? Why didn't they give you $250? That's not just a spill. That, it seems kind of... Well, you said it's sticky. Okay, I'll put it this way. The price they gave you for the cleanup fee, did they clean it up? No, they sent you. Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, good job. Okay, understand. So, good. I got you. Well, then that's awesome. Okay. I'm happy that I get mostly positive experience, but every once in a while, I'll get some very entitled. Yeah, you know, it's like... Oh, so then they paid the other half. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's cool. Long as you're okay with that, and the cleaning that was done took care of it for you. That's pretty cool. But I had to use the Arm & Hammer. Does it have Febreze in it? I think it seemed like that's working pretty good. And we had some hot temperatures, so it seemed to be okay in the back. But so that's why I'm like, oh no. That's just like when people go grocery shopping. I ask them, you know, where are the eggs? Or do you have any meat? Because you don't want... First, you're supposed to put that extra plastic over the meat. And then when you take it to the counter, you know, the register, then they'll put it in the regular plastic bag. But some people just take it and then they put it in a regular plastic bag. But it's good to double plastic bag the meat, because sometimes that juice can leak out and it can be in your car for a long time. So me personally, if I don't have the room for it and I cannot comfortably drive knowing that it's going to be okay, so I would tell her to hold her the eggs, you know, things of that nature. I told the passenger to do that. Hold the eggs, and everything else can go in the back, and watch out for the bread, because the bread can get smashed. I didn't help her unload it. I let her unload her own food, and I didn't help her put it in, but I did lift my the lift gate up so she can put it in. Some people don't like for you to touch their food, and I respect that. So I just made sure she had room to put her stuff in there. So that was okay. But, yeah. And I probably would have did the same thing if I had wasted all that time with them. And I probably would have been driving saying, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like every bump I would have went over, I would have been thinking about the food. Oh my gosh. Detail shop at my other job. Okay, at the dealership. Took my car down to the shop and scrubbed it out. Awesome. Awesome. I want to buy that mean green carpet cleaner. Oh, really? It's a small one that you can. It's $80. Oh, the green mini carpet cleaner. Oh. Yeah, you be thinking about the food the whole way. What's in the trunk and oh my gosh. Yeah, that wasn't thought out. That wasn't thought out on their behalf. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. And staircases. Okay. And it's a mini one? See, I have the steamer. I'll just steam my carpet. I don't have a lot of carpet. I have hardwood floors. But you know how you have those little rugs, the oriental rugs and stuff? I'll just, I'll steam those. Because some you can't, you know, you gotta be careful what kind of water you put on it. Because, yeah. But I'm thinking about, you think I should do a carpet cleaning for where I spilled, where the chicken was? The chicken was actually frozen and it actually unthawed itself in the car, in the back, because the temperatures went up. You think that'll help it? I might have to do it. But I don't want to buy a mini cleaner, a carpet cleaner just for that. Because I have vacuumed it like galore. It's you know how you have the covering over the spare tire? So it's like I can take all that out. But the material that is made out of is like hard plastic. And I was just wondering, did it seep into the plastic? And can I actually get that out? Yeah, that's true too. And it's $80. I might have to check on that. And they have little parts to it. I'm gonna look it up, Tina. I'm gonna look it up and see. I have to look it up and see. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out and see. Because I'm gonna have to do something, I know. For sure. But thanks for sharing your story with us, Tina. I tell you, it is real. It is real. All right, everybody. Don't let your last ride be a bad ride. Don't let your last food delivery be a bad food delivery. And when you hear the ping, it still means cha-ching. It's all good. I know. Yeah, you couldn't make that up. That's too disastrous. That's too. Oh my God, no. No. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. It was on Mother's Day? What a bummer. No. Oh my gosh. Girl, you were the talk of the whole celebration. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, that I'm glad it worked out for you, for real, because whew. Yeah. The things that we can go through, for sure. Oh my gosh. All right. So everybody have a fantastic evening. It's about 3:05. I bought my Southwest Detroit side out. No, you did. No, you did. No, you did. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't mean no harm. And I hope people don't get this the wrong way. In some situations, you got to bring out that Shaniqua. I just don't have a Shaniqua. But sometimes that Shaniqua personality, sometimes, yeah, you need, what? Why? Shaniqua, hopefully there's nobody named Shaniqua. Goodness gracious. Okay, let me change it. Okay. Some people in the inner city that lives in certain neighborhoods. Right, yeah, right. $10. What? Some would have snatched that $100. I'll take that. And what? So, but those people, individuals, I don't want like those people, like it's a disconnect. But the people that lives in a certain part of the cities, they had to grow up a certain way. They had to grow up in a very defensive type of way. They couldn't let no one run over them. No one to disrespect them. It was just, no, it's not happening. In some situations, you need to be able to stand up and say, no, I don't think so. You don't have to pop the neck and the fingers but you can be assertive and say what you have to say and demand that respect. But some people who lived in certain parts, what? You just accidentally said something wrong and they boom shut you down, cut you down, so you're like, oh. But they had to be quick with it. They had to be quick with the comeback. They were raised, you're not going to allow anyone to disrespect you, talk to you any kind of way. So their guard is always up to the point if you accidentally say something like, I don't even know what to say. If it make them feel like you're disrespecting them, they're going to come back, and they're going to come back strong with words, expressions, hand gestures. And it's not going to be a thought out reaction. It's going to be a defensive reaction, either be it verbal or physical. But that's their defense mechanism. And sometimes you got to go there with some people because they're not getting it. They're not getting it, but you got to get loud. And then they like, then you see a reaction. It's like, do I have to go there in order for you to get it? And then they're quick to say, ghetto or whatever. Sometimes I'm saying that ghetto fabulous part has to come out in certain situations. I tell you what, if I was out and about, I would prefer, someone who's like me and Miss Ghetto Fabulous as well. Because their insight on different things, they might notice something going on that, to me, it looks normal. But they see what really is going on. If someone trying to, steal your wallet or bag, they know these things. So is a purpose and a place for those individuals who people call Ghetto Fabulous. I don't have anything against them. I love them, just the same. And I understand. The thing is, I understand. You know what I mean? They had to fight for respect. They had to fight for respect growing up. And it's in their DNA, if you will, as an adult. That they go there. They go there. But it's a benefit. I believe every personality has... It's something that you can learn from it. Good, bad, or indifferent. Yeah. Yeah. You're either going to learn not to be around that person that might steal stuff and put it on you. Hopefully you learn that, you know. And then you can also learn from that person not to be like that. So there's a benefit in being aware of different people and different personalities and stuff. But sometimes, yeah, I understand, Tina. Definitely understand. And it's that's like an insult to say, I can give you $10 if you have change for 100. Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Wow, $10. Oh my gosh, you shouldn't have. Okay. Yeah, you could have been nasty. You could have put their stuff. Oh, I gotta wait for the servants to come to pick it up. Oh no, no problem. Okay, set it right there on the curb. And by the time the servants come to pick it up, it's on the curb. You're going about your business. $10? Are you serious? Are you serious? Girl, I tell you. Oh. I know, right? You could have done that, but you didn't. You know what I mean? It's like people don't realize how people can react when they are being like disrespected. Like, are you serious? You want me to give you change for $100 bill so that you can give me $10 to clean up my my car seats? Okay. Okay, sure. I do have Facebook, but I'm not on there a lot. I'm basically on here. I have a Twitter account, Instagram account, but I'm basically just on YouTube. Yeah. That's the best way to catch me. Oh, okay. On we can do that on Hangout, right? I do Hangout. Can't we do that on Hangout? Yeah, Hangout. It's an app on your Android phone. And we can do video chats. I'm trying to show you. I guess so. It's like this. Excuse me. Right there. Hangout. I was in Hangouts with Duck Road Run last night. And we did a video chat. Yeah. It goes by my email address. And let's see. Let me see if I have which one do I have it under? You can use the Uber Lyft ChelleChelle. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Absolutely. It'll ring, you know, it has this little weird ringtone. Okay. All right. I'll look for it. All right, then, Tina. All right, I'm going to get off of here and get these clothes situated. And I got to figure out what I'm going to eat. I'm just drinking the smoothie. I'm still drinking it from breakfast. You too. You too. All right, now, take care.